Well, hello there. I decided to record a new video as a follow-up of my rant about the job market, specifically from the artist slash designer's perspective. And now I I want to talk about this term, or I would say mirage, called job security. I'm sure many people have told you, that it's the best to have job security, to be, you know, completely secured until your days are gone on this planet, and to work, to grow with the job, to have all the benefits and all your needs be covered just like that. Now, this is something that, especially at least as far as I have noticed, that the older generations very much buy into, where once you get your degree, all the jobs would be available to you just like that. You cross the street and then boom, there is your job and there is your security, and that's it. But guess what? It doesn't work like that. You get your degree along with a big fat loan to pay your degree. You start applying for jobs, you're being rejected constantly, and then you realize that you have to work because you have to pay all your bills and your big fat loan, like I said, and you have to work. You have to work something, anything, and then you get a job. I don't know, McDonald's, Burger King, whatsoever, something that gives you coin, and then there is another slap that you get, is that this so-called job security is so non-existent that it reaches a point that you have to change a few times, maybe, jobs per year, because you would be facing stuff like job hostility, inappropriate behavior, terrible pay, terrible work hours. We cannot even speak about growth whatsoever, because especially when it comes to low-end jobs, it's like, you get what you get and that's it. If you're not fine, then goodbye. There is no humanity in this. There is just, we want brute force. We don't care about your degree, and that's it. So you get your low-end job with the hopes of saving up something and having this so-called, at least bare minimum security, just to be able to continue knocking on doors of companies that are actually related to what you studied for. And then all of a sudden, one of the doors opens, and you are like, finally, after so much work at terrible places, at doing the dirtiest work possible, finally I'm getting my dream job. I'm gonna be a designer slash artist. I'll be working on games, on amazing, let's say, UI UX projects, whatsoever, whatever your creative field is. Boom, you are there. The gods of design have spoken, and granted you an opportunity to reach the heavens. So you're there, you're happy, you're popping the champagne, and you start the job. Let's say the honeymoon phase is the first month, where, things are fine, you're being introduced into the whole pipeline, what you are supposed to do, how, job expectations whatsoever. It seems good, it seems transparent. You get all the promises, bonuses, pay raises, work-life balance. You're a designer now. It's all good. That's it. Your job security is covered. Yeah, but after the first month, let's say, now let me just be completely straight with you. I'm not saying, please don't take it like very literally. I'm not saying that your first month is going to be amazing and then that's it. I'm not saying that you won't find a company that works for you. I'm just saying, like, stereotypically how things are turning out. So the honeymoon phase passes, and then guess what happens? You're being crushed with brutal deadlines. You're being scolded all the time, especially for mistakes of others, and you are the one who is supposed to fix them. You're working extremely long hours. You're going late home because you have to, like I said, cover the mistakes of others, especially people who are above you. And all those promises that they used to feed you with about the pay raise, about the bonuses, they become so distant, like the moon in the sky. Because you are completely disregarded as a creative, as a designer, and you are very much like the brute force you used to be at McDonald's, let's say, or Burger King. But you have a different title, basically. So I'm a designer now. So what? You are a designer. But everybody at that company uses you like a mop to wipe the floor. That's it. And then this joy, this fulfillment, this beautiful, warm feeling that you had when a company, a design company, answered and gave you an opportunity, has turned into a nightmarish reality where you are just being exploited all over again. And then what's becoming even more crushing is that you have this very familiar experience when it comes to looking for a job, and how rare it is to get even an opportunity for a low-end job, let alone for something creative, right? And then your perspective changes. How? I gotta stay because I gotta pay the bills, right? And the big hustle internet bros out there who are like, you have to hustle it, you have to be let's say a man, you have to go through any obstacle whatsoever because that's what you're supposed to do. And you buy into this crap, of course. And then 1 year later, you're burning out. You face psychological breakdown. Your health gets more and more poor, and no matter how many pills you take, no matter how many times you visit your doctor, the end result will always be that you would be miserable. And that's one of the saddest things, that when you face this reality, that what you expect or what your dream might be is so distant from what's real, is so crushing. And I'm sorry to be that fatalistic, if there is a word like that, so negative, let's say, but it is like that. More often than not, we think that this is the best for me, but it turns out that it is not. And I know that many people would say, but yeah, you can just try and change the job. You don't have to throw the towel just like that. No, you don't. I'm never saying that you have to give up on what you like. But it is for a fact that getting a creative job out there is brutal. And this crap that so many videos just promote, and I really, really hate it. If there is one thing that I would use this word hate for, is this lie, this false promise that they would say, don't waste your time, just quit your job and work on your dreams. Yeah, but who would pay your bills? Who would pay your loans? Who would feed your children? Who would take care for your health? How would you pay for your pills? Nobody answers this, right? Just quit your job, and then things will turn around for the better. Yeah, right. Because it's that easy, right? It's becoming a pretty video. not pretty at all. It's becoming a pretty long video, but if you stuck around, then thank you. And I wish you plenty of luck, because if you are one of those people who find themselves struggling, then you definitely need it, and you need support and understanding. And if you are feeling like you are alone, I don't know how much comforting it is, but you have at least my understanding, because I know what it is. Take care.